Good evening, our viewers. You are welcome once again to Monday Night Sports, which comes your way here on Star TV this and every other Monday. As you know, we always love talking about sports. This is a passion we love, and it's indeed something we really appreciate and love doing. But before going further, let me just give the floor to my boss and that of my son to introduce themselves. Boss?
Thank you very much to Pastor, and of course, good evening to all the wonderful viewers who always follow this program, and good evening to you, Kampoja, and of course, like you said, welcome to another exciting moment of the Monday Night Sport. Today, I will take my time to say World Sport Daily. So, welcome to another exciting moment of Monday Night Sport, as we give you what we love giving you, that is talking about what is happening in world of sport, especially in the country here. You stay tuned as he gives you all the headlines that we will be having today.
Ibrahim Kampoja.
Yeah, thank you very much, Michael. It's a good evening to wonderful viewers. We welcome them another exciting Monday Night Sport. Like my colleague just mentioned here, that is Omar. So let them stay you, because you have a lot of things installment for them. So let them stay to you and enjoy the show, because it's going to be another interesting Monday night football.
As they said, stay tuned. It is going to be a very interesting Monday Night Sports. As you all know, we always bring interesting stories. But before starting the program today, being the 4th of August, I have to really wish a happy birthday to my son, my boy, who is Daddy Boy. I call him number 10. Today, he is celebrating his birthday. Boy, wish you many more of its kind to come. May you be a very big boy, and the number 10 that you are calling yourself may be one of the best professional players in this country, whereby even what you can do, Campo may not able to do that. No. Boss, today this common boy today is there.
I just pray God give you more life, and it's going to be better. And it's going to be better.
But let him follow the footsteps of the dad. If he does, then he will be a great talent, because the dad is a icon, Gambian icon. Let's just say, if football was
exactly, yes,
as it is today,
you're very right.
Yeah, if football was as it is today, during those days when you started playing, and then parents will be like here and there,
exactly,
the football go. And
yeah, sure.
So, regards to you, Dad, and of course, we saying saros to you.
Yeah, so that is it.
I will also say happy birthday to my son. Yeah, may you live many to come, but I know he's going to be better than you. But that was a very good player, very fast and have space.
Exactly.
But I believe he's going to be better than you.
Exactly. So
that's why they say that there are two people that always pray for you to be better than them.
Yes.
Your father and your teachers.
Yes.
Your teachers train you to be better than them.
Yes.
Your father wants you to be better than them. So that I will not mind that for the
very well. Yeah. And I know at this moment they are watching. So happy birthday to Daddy Boy and to the entire family, and a big thanks also to the mother Zainab. She's caring, and the likes of Rabia to our son and that of baby Fatu.
Queen will be like Omar mom legi bayna.
You see? Alright, so you guys, accompany the boy, Daddy Boy, to enjoy his birthday. He's number 10. So shout out to all of you. May those smiles be a very good smiles forever. So happy birthday, Daddy Boy, once again, and we go straight to the program proper. We all know last week we lost a very important figure in Gambian football, who is nobody other than the late Alhaji Gabi Sose. Gabi Sose is a household name in the Gambia. It is a name that I've been hearing since I was young, lucky to meet him on several occasions during my younger playing days, but at least by then he was also getting old. But just to give you a brief rundown about him, because we know if it is not brief, we can use the whole program for him, because he is someone who really deserves it. We will read a little about him and make some discussions before going. Remembering the late Gambia Football Association, then now Gambia Football Federation President Alhaji Gabi Sose, an architect of Gambian growth. The Gambia Sports Community is mourning the passing of Alhaji Abdullahi Omar Gabi Sose, a pioneering figure in Gambian football who served as the president of the Gambia Football Association and left behind an indelible legacy of leadership, integrity, and vision. More than just a football administrator, Gabi Sose was a force of nature, a reverted businessman, and a man whose optimism and encouragement inspired many within and beyond football circles. He combined professionalism with passion, and his unwavering dedication helped shape the foundations of modern football in the Gambia today. A visionary leader, during his tenure as president of the then Gambia Football Association, now Gambia Football Federation, President Sose oversaw one of the most critical infrastructural milestone in Gambian football history: the securing of the FIFA funding of the construction of the GFF goal project in Yundum, the FIFA goal project in Yundum, which is today known as the GFF National Training Center, NTTC, National Technical Training Center. That facility remains the heartbeat of Gambian football development, housing national teams, hosting training programs, and serving as a symbol of what his leadership helped realize. When it comes to grassroots, he was a grassroots builder and a club founder. Before his national leadership role, Gabi Sose was already contributing immensely to grassroots football. He co-founded and helped establish the Gambia Ports Authority Football Club, a team that has since become a permanent fixture in the Gambia top and second division tier. His support and investment in the club laid a foundation for young talents to pursue football in a structured and professional environment. He also founded the Masose Football Club, which maybe young lads may not know today, but the likes of Boss and Campo knows. It is a project rooted in his belief in youth empowerment and community development through sports. These initiatives were just about football, they were about national building, instilling discipline and offering young Gambians a path to greater worlds. Just to cut it short, in remembering the late President Gabi Sose, we do not just mourn the passing of a great man. We celebrate a legacy rooted in service, foresight, and national pride. His contributions to Gambian football are monumental, and his name will forever be enacted in annals of our sports history. President Sose, your legacy lives on. May Allah grant you Jannah and forgive you your shortcomings. Boss, Gabi Sose, I know the team Masose, I can still remember the likes of our Alex Kala was one of their best players, Ismaila Jain and Freddy Adoya Aji.
You know, that's why use of last of this generation will not hear from legends who will, because of like when you talk about football they will say, hey, Tami Masose.
Exactly.
Tami Masose. So you're having somebody who formed that in the dominatable team called Masose.
Sure.
Is really a legacy. Like you, that is inevitable.
Exactly.
These are legends that we want to stay with us, and of course also try to groom and then show people the way, because like it started back in the days since when things were even tougher. When there were no support, they were there. So contributing immensely to Gambian football is another thing, and then leaving a legacy is also another thing. So we just pray for him where he is going, be better than where he is from. For now, we just pray. That's the only thing that we could have for him.
Campo?
Yeah, Gabi Sose, like you mentioned it here, and the profile that you are leading. Gabi Sose is a household name in Gambian football. Also, I'm looking to a meeting because he have a compound at Bagote layout, and some of our Bagote big brothers were playing for his team. The like of Gili, Demba, they are all playing for Masose. I sometimes go and watch even Masose. I personally meet him. He normally support Bagote youths. When you go there for donation, he will come out and give you ball and give you some cash. And also, he's a household in Gambian football, and he's among the people that form Ports and later go and form Masose, who is a big club in in Gambian football too. And during his time, the FIFA funds started coming. Then government allocated a goal project for him. Then he built that house from foundation to finish. Then he handed over to the Kebe executive. Then later Kaba, but Siddiq did not start that one. But it was Kebe. During his time, we have our own FIFA goal project football. So Maso say, no, Gabi say, like you mentioned it, if you want to say Gabi say Prophet and his legacy, the program will finish. So what do we have to say? That we have to just thank Alama the God to give him the full trophy, and inshallah Allah will do it. Like Omar mentioned, may the place that he is going better than the dunya, and inshallah Allah will do that.
Boss, with the little that the late Alhaji Gabi Sose was receiving from FIFA fund, he have to secure the goal project. That today it is a legacy that he left in this country forever. And this current GFF executive are receiving more than what Gabi was receiving. And so far as for now, there is no legacy when it comes to infrastructural development that they live in this country at this moment, boss.
Well, actually, I will just say kudos to during those that we are struggling. During GFA, Gambia Football Association, monies were not coming as they are recently, because we have seen, let's just say, even CAF or FIFA trying to provide money of reason than before. So somebody who was managing those funds into a right use, if you just ask yourself, if it happened to be today, what will be? But let's just say this current also GFF, maybe there could be, they have failures which they all accepted. This is the infrastructural development whereby renovating interventions of these parks. Reason why they failed, they knew there could have been a step that could have been taken, which maybe let's just say the Mastera syndrome defeated the purpose of where they wanted to be, but they could revitalize everything and try to move on and try to set a legacy, like you said, that because they are trying to professionalize the Gambian League. If that have to be in place and then it go as planned, well, that will be a real legacy in Gambian football, and everybody will be talking about that also.
If it goes into plan, it can be possible, but I wonder, because they could not do it to their first term, and next year is just the political, time. They're now trying to put it to a professional league. So I doubt whether it will be. For now, as you just said, for me, I will still hold them accountable and responsible of failing the Gambian infrastructural development, because they still don't take any action of bringing those contractors they claim failed the project. They don't bring them to justice. Hence, they don't bring them to justice. The GFF fail when it comes to infrastructural development. Campo, they don't receive FIFA Ford phone. He don't, but he left a legacy. So far, GFF don't leave any good legacy when it comes to infrastructure, other than raising the red flag. All the mini stadiums that they claim to reach, they raise the red flag, go there, as Omar said, Masala Syndrome, and they develop. Look at Nyakoi. Still now, nothing. The flag was raised. Busumbala, Talkless is the worst. And at the end of the day, you never know. Sometimes, and the same goal project that they claim to use 44 million Gambian dollars to renovate was secured by this legend.
Yeah. So even the GFF football house, he's the one that built it. But then when Siddiq they come, then he continue to furnish everything. But he's the one that started the foundation, and up to another level. Then that's the time he left. Then this guy come, Alaji, former sport minister of the Gambia. I forget the guy, but the guy also passed away. From there, the Siddiq took it from there up to now. Yeah, but he left a legacy with that little money that was coming, because it started during his time as JFF from 2000 to 2005. That's the time he tried to build the football house. Those days the football house was renting at the Independence Stadium. That's where the GFA was. I think you can remember.
Yeah, sure.
So from there, then he moved the football house to can't even hear. So then
Sure.
the first guy to sit under office, it was CD Kinde. Although he don't have, he was not lucky to sit there, but he definitely leave legacy in Gambian football. And so everybody will remember, because because of the goal today, we are enjoying. Caused by him, and the GFF football house is also he bring it through the FIFA money too. But like you mentioned, the GFF already abstained that they fell from the project. So
no, they don't because it's only few that accepted. The top guys don't accept that they fail. It's only if I can remember, if my memory serves me well, but if I'm wrong also I stand to be corrected, because it's Ibu's Fai that I can see come boldly and accept that they fail when it comes to infrastructural development. But for the other executive members, they are muted about it. They are always opening defensive mechanism. Particularly, boss, when I know that this current GFF, with due respect, they don't want to take any blame. They think they are perfect in a sense that even we sitting here, we are not perfect. But the best thing that can take us further is what you feel, where you fall short. Accept to be criticized, you adjust on that. Some criticism are based on you tightening your belt, some are just for you to add on, but you cannot be criticized on facts that are before everyone, and you come to the defensive mechanism. Look at when the noise, things fail on their side when the noise of these 14 pitches come, because they were doing things under. Nobody knows, but when these 14 pitches come, that's where Gambians, most of them know what we were crying for. And I don't think that was fine. The best thing I believe could have been was they come and accept the blame, we move on. But instead, you are seeing other people telling journalists down there that this is the way you should ask your question.
Well, I think pertaining to not accepting criticism, like any other person who ever occupied a public office have to accept that.
Very well, boss.
Yeah, I could recall in
exactly.
Coast, it was their tune when Gambia appeared in the Cup of Nations for the second time. They said, I know when they were addressing among journalists, they said it has been a debate, difficult moment with push and pull and here and there. Correct. But your crisis pushed us to be here.
Exactly.
Even Kaba himself, I will be a witness. I was there when he was saying that we take criticisms to be challenged. So I don't think anyone who criticize a public office based on constructive criticism is supposed to be seen as an enemy.
Very well.
So we criticize things that we think they're supposed to be. If they are not in the right way, we criticize them so that you, as an individual or as a committee, so that you start and of course, okay, why not we try to fulfill this particular thing that we are criticized of. So criticism supposed not to be a weakening point for that particular individual who start in a public office, but instead a motivation for you to do more.
Yeah. Campo, not to put words in your mouth, the late Gabi left a legacy that even his grand or our grandchildren will talk about. The FIFA Gold Project and that of the football house. This current GFF, as at now, this is going to be their last term unless they bring in politics. It's sad for them serving 8 years without leaving any good legacy that they can point finger that we are the one who do this thing. Because we've seen they sit on TV and said $4 million cannot build you a proper mini stadium. When if you are to convert that money, it can be more than 100 million.
Yeah, I think, but that was they don't do justice to Kaba on that. I think there's a full video of that when Kaba was saying that 4 million cannot build you 14 pitches. That's what he say. Then the other part he was just saying that 4 million cannot build you a mini, but he was saying 14. But I think I sent the video to Omar Zabel, but later I will forward it to you. You see, but yeah, Gabi was a big legacy here. But one thing for me too, that I'm gonna praise the federation. Definitely, you have to give devil to the Jew. You are playing the Gambian Football League.
Yes.
Although you all know that football is not.
Yes, that's true.
That's true. We don't have benefit. Football stop at Brikama.
But when they come, I think. I think Bay is talking about infrastructure.
No, that's the infrastructural part I am talking of.
I'm coming on that side. He said about infrastructure. Right. David, I agree.
Yes.
Because the field that they start to intervene did not finish.
Yes.
Definitely. Even Banyan did not finish.
Yes, that's where I'm trying to arrive at. I am not talking of the other side. When you talk of about the league money, I agree that during their before they even come, the league was even pushing. Every year you will push, but now also it's there. No, what I'm saying is
decentralization of the
But boss, do you still that you don't still call it decentralization because it fails. It fails. You don't call it decentralized. What impact does it make?
No, you have to from your area.
It doesn't make any impact. Boss, cannot decentralize. If you are to decentralize, boss, you should need have good infrastructures. If you don't have good infrastructure, how can you decentralize? That's what I'm trying to talk about. When it comes to infrastructural development, they completely fail. When it comes to the league money also, before they come, they make the league, is increasing. Every year they increase. Even they will increase 10,000, 20,000. But it's also at their time that you will see, you win the league almost it for a year and you will have your money. It is also at their time, referees will blow the entire season and they cannot be paid their money.
What I'm saying, the credit that you have to give during their time, we have teams from Foni, Combo is having a divisional team. So that also is a big credit because football stopped at Brikama only. No regional football, they play divisional football. Although we don't have the fields.
Yes.
Definitely. And the fields is the full responsibility of the municipality. But the municipality they don't want to take steps. That's why they want to help. But the way they they don't want to help. They don't want to help. What they were doing is politics.
No. Because they feel like if they say dilapidate your pitch, you will give them votes. That is why, because you want them to continue the project. We know how politics work.
Zone don't vote. It's only the regional.
I understand they don't vote, but the Nawetan zones belongs to a region. Wrong or right?
Yes.
And before they destabilize that, they have to engage the region of that Nawetan zone.
No. They are third division clubs.
What I'm saying is the Nawetan zones belongs to a region. It regions that vote. And before these Nawetan zones, which is as you said, their regionals are responsible to renovate that. If they are to do that, they might not possibly to the Nawetan zone. They will go to the region and say, okay, your pitch is within this area, this Nawetan zones. We want to bring that down and work on it. The zone will give them the vote for them to complete it.
The zone is going to be the third division team.
I think you are all in the same point.
I understand what you said, but definitely the infrastructure, they even admitted it that they just rush it. But
don't say they. I agree. I agree.
No, give credit to him when he speaks. When he speaks, he's an authority.
Very well.
Yeah.
Even when he was coaching, boss.
You say GFF.
I played against him when he was coaching the likes of Ports. You see, if Coach Ibufai stood on that touchline, boss, if he talk to you as his player, you know that this guy is commanding.
He always shout and get.
He don't take those chances because you either give him what you want or else he take you out. That is what he's shown, that leadership. He is, the second vice president of GFF.
Head of competition. He's head of competition.
But now he is the only one who come out.
But I think he can speak for the GFF.
No.
Is it?
No. He don't speak on their behalf. He agreed.
Also.
He agreed.
Yep.
So, boss, as we said, GFF, kudos to the late Gabi Sose. He really do good by leaving us good infrastructures that today Gambian football lovers and the current GFF administration are enjoying. We just wish and hope that this current GFF executive, if their time to say bye-bye in office comes, because by the hook or hack they must leave. There is no way that they will be continue. So someone will come. That is changes. Leave a legacy. Where you stop, someone will come and continue.
Let's pray for them. The intention of professionalizing the league materialize.
Yeah, but for that, anyway, it's a campaign promise that fails so far. We just hope that it is.
I say it depends on the team that are ready to.
No, I think we will have a broader discussion. I'm just trying to
yes, exactly.
Yeah, I'm just trying to tease.
So that is the first part that we have. We know that today it's at least jam-packed. Join us after this short break. We will have a guest that we will introduce to you, and the purpose of that guest coming will be known to you after the break. Welcome back after that short break. It's Monday night. Sports that comes your way here on Star TV this and every other Monday, coming live to you from our new complex here at the new OIC Road, then called Batil Hardin Highway. Mr. Sware, you are welcome to the program, and can you tell the audience your names and portfolio and what institution are you representing here?
Yeah. Thank you so much, senior man. I always call you my boss.
You are the boss.
You are a boss for a reason. Thank you so much to the beautiful viewers. My name is Alaji Cherno Sware. I am the chairman for Brufut Youth and Sport Development Committee. I'm excited to be here. Let's have fun.
Thank you very much, Alaji. It's sad that, Campo cannot hear Alaji, So, because, Jolas, when it comes to this Alaji, they are not that much versed on it. Hardly you heard these Jola people calling Alaji. All that you heard is Enyap, So, Anifan and stuff like that. You are welcome to Monday Night Sports. Yes, just to let the cat out of the bag, the purpose of you being invited here is there are rumors circulating in respect of Brufut Sports Committee, and the Sport Committee, it's headed by you as the chairman of the Sport Committee. And what is the rumors? Is rumors of mismanagement of fund or about fund worth more than $1 million. So hence the rumor, it's too much. And as far as this platform is concerned, we don't discuss rumors without having someone who can set more light. And we feel like to do justice, as you are the head of that sports committee, Brufut, which is alleged of that money, if you can set more light on how did that happen and if there is any iota of truth on that.
Thank you so much. Many would want to use the mic to play the role of a journalist, but not everyone is a journalist.
Indeed.
Part of the key ethical code of being a journalist is to give right to reply, to verify information before communicating to the public, and also make a follow-up. Do not block right to reply, because if you do, you have violated the right of the person that you have published on. Media is very beautiful.
Sure.
Media can make you a billionaire in just a click of an eye.
Very well.
And media can destroy you in just a nanosecond.
Very well.
You talk about political instability that led to a genocide in Rwanda was caused by media.
Exactly.
Thanks to fake information, misinformation, disinformation, several people were killed, innocent. Coming down to sports, why is it important to verify information? Is like we are going to hit from fake information, disinformation, and targeted news to tarnish or paint one's reputation to a bad one.
Sure.
Before seated here today, it took me and my executive to work a whole year, wherein our performance in the sport committee in Brufut is argued by some as probably the best Nawetan state in Brufut. Some would even say, thanks to this committee, football is back in Brufut. Some would go by extent to say, this committee is the restore of hope in Brufut sports. This was not just a lip service, but they were evident. But unfortunately, someone somewhere felt so powerful with his mic, felt he is having the audience, perhaps felt boring and looking for attention or looking for media hype or looking for something that will help him to target an individual's reputation to bring him down. But then if you are protected by God, you saw this in your activities, everyone will claim to be honest and everyone will claim to be having a good in terms of showing public your manner. But then who fakes it is always known. Since I am known and since I've taken power as the chairman of Brufut, we were called on several positive names. In fact, I would even go to my personal account, which is my Facebook space. I would share on anything that passed through me. But it was so disheartening to see that I was at work in the evening, wherein someone went to the media and shared a rumor that my committee embezzled 1.5 million, which is false, fabrication, a targeted report, and it has not passed through any standard of communication or journalistic work. That is, when this show was on, the person in place had the right, and he's having full access to communicate me to verify. In fact, this person is a member of my executive committee then, before he voluntarily left the executive. And he even requested to join my executive, to be part of my executive, because of the beautiful work my executive is doing in promoting grassroots sports in Brufut, to be precise, football. This person is so much passionate about Brufut football to an extent that it is even known that I even used my committee's resources to give him a gift for his love and performance that he has shown to me to promoting our agenda. This person, at the time when he was sharing this news, is a bona fide member of our executive.
Wow.
He reacted on few comments about people. We gave our financial report prior to AGM, which is 1 week before the AGM.
Mm-hmm.
Although there are some loopholes, which I would want to kick that one aside,
yes,
but
sure.
to address the rumor. He reacted on any hearsay. Today, I can stand and say, Baro State House ay nyambon nyebeldo. And now in Funkfong, Akuman Boto saying is 3,000. Anyone can come to the WhatsApp group and share. It's a free comment. But what makes you different from someone who will transport information is you would verify that statement. Is it true that President Barrow said bag of rice is 3,000? He came across people saying, commenting about 1.5 million in a financial report. This was the amount raised. But he is our executive member. He is in our executive page. Our financial report was shared in there. He had access to it. The audit report didn't come, but he's aware the audit have verified this information. Yet he did not contact me when he has full access to me. He had full access to our executive page, and nobody woke up in the morning, went to the mic, and shared the news that the chairman of Brufut, with a slogan, in fact, even he was even commenting, "This will be a surprise to you. This will be something that you will not believe it." It's a surprise because you are going to give a story to people to hate someone who is doing a good job. If we were doing good or if we were doing bad, as if we want to incline it with the report, it wouldn't have having the line to say, "This will surprise you." That has already confirmed that what we are doing, we have impressed, we have shown the public, we are doing well. Then why would you bring a bot on something you never verified, which have targeted my institution right now? We had three people who already resigned because they felt being targeted, they felt not being represented, they felt it was not worth it again. Because when this information came, it burned everyone in Brufut. Everyone was struck, was swimming in disappointment that Alaji's committee embezzled 1.5 million, which is a false fabrication. And at the time, we were even having more than $196,000, a virgin money, a money we don't need to use, $196,000 in our bank. And at hand, we are having about $27,000. You add these two, will go up to like almost $230,000, which never happened in the history of Brufut. I'm not driving comparison between my executive and the previous ones, because the previous ones have set the ground for me to have this easy flow. I'm so proud of the efforts they have done, right from Lamin Basse Bojang to Bajabi to Mbake Fati and everyone else who must have passed through the sport committee in there. They made my work easy. I only came to paint the work they have done.
Yes, during your explanation here, I heard you mention that the person who relayed this message, as you said from your own side, that it's not something real, it's a member of your executive. I was wondering, as journalists for us, even entering commercial vehicles, you can have a story through there, because passengers, customers will just be inside the vehicle talking of something that you know, that you as a trained journalist, you can have a story angle on that. And as far as you mentioned, other people also resign. What step are your committee taking to make sure everyone who still remain in that committee is protected and is safe? Because as you said, if the person who did this is a committee member, that caused others to feel that fear that they might be targeted to resign. Possibly they do it unintentionally. It's not what they want, but they might want having the fear of trying to be targeted or stuff like that, and people handle pressures or things differently. What step are you and your committee taking to make sure this situation is remedied as soon as possible?
Beautifully put. The first step we did was to prove to everybody at the AGM that the 1.5 million embezzlement is a false. At some point, in fact, even my financial secretary, the then financial secretary who resigned, Molamin would even have to put it, because in my opening statement, I told them we need to look at the definition of the word embezzlement. And later in his statement too, he rectified someone who was still embarking on the word embezzlement. And when the definition was given to them, they all withdrew their stand. The people of Brikawang call embezzlement meaning law. But then the way it was portrayed, I can come here, I use a foul language in a way that no one will feel offended. Someone can come here and use an aggressive statement to address an issue which is genuine, but then it will be used offensively because how it was portrayed. The way the message was sent cast fear and hate in people's heart to attack my committee, to label us as a thief. So when we came to the AGM, we tried to put everything. We gave authentic report of our activities. Then we allowed the public to decide if this report represents our activities or not. And I am opened. In fact, even I said in my statement that there is a room for external audit to audit our activities. And I am ready to resign if I am found wanting. And then I face the full course of law, that the statement which says I embezzle 1.5. Before I come to this chairman portfolio, I have a life that is beautiful. I had a life that is giving me hope. I have a life that gave the people of Brufut hope to run. So I don't see what ladder this executive position will put me there. I am thinking, how can I develop this? Why I said this is because some felt we have embezzled it. Some are even calling us thief. Some even called us Keren committee. I think I will call them Keren team.
Kampo, if you have anything for chairman before he will go.
To build the reputation of the committee by responding to media conversations to clear to the people that, hey, it's not true. We are up there, come and investigate us if you think we embezzled it.
Thank you.
So, okay, very good. Because I've been following Brufut sport committee setup before you come. But when you come, the main point that you say, you want to try and move from where the other committees and did something that they have never done. So now, after this allegation, so what are the other things that you are preparing for this upcoming Nevetan?
Right, that's beautiful. We've moved on. We've proved ourselves at the AGM and we moved on.
Yeah.
As it stands, it is a matter of days to announce our first big sign with a partnership.
That's good.
Because I tell people, I think I have just dropped that thing out there.
You bring two sponsors, sir?
I am going to provide the people of Brufut. Last year, I said to them when we were having only 34,000 in our account, I tell them I'm going to raise 1 million.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, we raised 1.5 million. We did our activities and we were able to save $230,000. And today too, I'm here again. I'm going to say it. I'm not saying it behind God. I'm saying it, inshallah. This year too, we will do more than what we did last year if things goes accordingly. And if I have the full support, it's just about confidence to be built. And to do it is very easy for me.
Finally, before we take a leave of you, what words of encouragement do you have for those who are in love with Brufut Sports Committee and the Brufut community in general who voted you people in?
Yeah, it's very simple. To the people of Brufut, وَمَا يُلَقَّاهَا إِلَّا الَّذِينَ صَبَرُوا. Just be patient. I am patient, and Allah will put us there. They targeted us to stain our reputations. We will deliver. As far as I know, as far as I'm the chairman, none of them ko urane. No urane kado ko Brufut. I'm not receiving any money in this. It's a voluntary job. I have my decent job. I have my decent life. No urane and milbam fe urane. And I am not going to take it easy on anybody who is not ready to work in my executive. You work or you leave and allow someone else to come because it's a voluntary job. You go enjoy your job. Know that we are competent. Know that we are clean. Know that we are ready to work for Brufut. And inshallah, we will give you that you wish in there. If you are a sponsor or you are interested to partner with us, forget about that media publications. Come join us. And then let's even set or sign a commitment that if you think we will embezzle your wealth, let the law serve fully. As treat us a criminal, then we serve the jail time for this. On that note, Brookfoot is there for you. It's clean and we are ready to work and we are competent. We are doing it and then we will match the best standard of footballing and best standard of administrative work in the Gambia. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. That was Brookfoot Youth and Sports Committee Chairman, Mr. Alaji Chernosware. He was here to set light on that of the rumor that are ongoing about the embezzlement of fund, which is 1.5 million. But on his side, he debunked that by saying that are unfounded and it's not something real as it was said. But as far as also the Monday night team is concerned, we will dig deep to make sure we follow up and know what will be the outcome so that, justice can be served. Join us after this short break. Welcome back to the third phase of the Monday Night Sports. On my left and right, I have two gentlemen. Let me give them the floor. They introduce themselves. I will first start with the gentleman on my left.
Good evening, viewers. My name is Modo Yusuf Acham, newly elected, re-elected president of Serekunda Sports Development Organization.
And the gentleman on my right.
Yeah, good evening, everyone watching. I am Esa Jack, the PRO of Serekunda West.
You guys are welcome, Mr. Chairman. Congratulations, Mr. President.
Thank you.
And, congratulations also, Esa, to be having you here on the platform for the second time. Mr. Chairman, we've seen that, Mr. President, you lead Serekunda East for the past 4 years.
Yes.
Not just football, but with a lot of disciplines in that zone.
Yeah.
The 4 years finished. The other 4 years comes again. You are re-elected, with not just re-elected, but with no oppose. How did you manage to do that to that extent that you win the hearts of the stakeholders at Serekunda is that no one can come out to oppose you.
Yeah, it was a difficult journey because we were elected on the 1st of August 2021, and the day we were elected there was incomplete in Serekunda East. Everything was incomplete. We came to office to ensure that we had a plan to make sure that all we've envisaged to do at Serekunda East, we did them. One thing we were able to do was to ensure that the JFF works are completed, and we were able to play our Nawetan in 2022. There was no Nawetan in 2021. From there, we've improved the developments at the Serekunda East, particularly the infrastructure. We did a lot of work to ensure that the first year we've adjusted the fence. The second year we adjusted the footpaths, and then we also came with Democracy Pavilion 1 in our third year, Democracy Pavilion 2 in our fourth year. We continue to improve the Serekunda East Mini Stadium, that is the pitch, annually, as well as we adjusted the perimeter fence, and then improve our dressing rooms, work on a lot of development. We did these things in collaboration with our partners also. We definitely thank them for the support. Technically, we were able to organize our competitions for the past 3 years uninterrupted, starting from the qualifiers to the Nawetan proper. Before qualifier starts, we do what is necessary, that is to have the pre-season trainings, to have rules and regulations for the qualifiers for the Nawetan. Did everything possible regarding the Nawetan to ensure that all appeals, all registrations, all processes of the Nawetan are done perfectly. We were also very transparent during our last 4 years. We've conducted all our AGMs annually. Every August, second week, we have to go to an AGM to report the finances of the following year. We were able to report all the finances from every report, the Treasurer's report, the Secretary General Activity Report, the President's report, as well as the audit report. And minutes of last AGM were all scrutinized by the stakeholders. And annually we used to have endorsement. This year also we had endorsement in our AGM, and from the endorsement, almost the elections were automatic. We were re-elected. A lot of positions were automatic unless and until positions that we need to change. We've changed those positions and then we move on as a zone. So in summary, this is what is done. This is just for the purpose of time, but I could have detailed
Sure.
every activity.
Very well.
That is what we have done. Additionally, also our disciplines, all our 7 disciplines, we were able to program them to make sure that they play in their respective leagues. Volleyball team plays in volleyball, basket plays in the basket. And then this is how we do it. Also finance their summer camps, and then this year also, for the past 2 years, we are doing volleyball Nawetan and basketball Nawetan. So these are all things that we are doing. With Serekunda is definitely we are multi-sports. So I believe the stakeholders saw the activities. The Serekunda is that was there, and the Serekunda is that is now, and I think that is the reason why they voted us again unopposed.
Indeed, there is no doubt on that. Once again, congratulations. But before coming back to you, let me just go to Jack, who is the Public Relations Officer of Serekunda West. Jack, first of all, I see the sportsmanship on the page of Serekunda West. Congratulating Mr. President for his re-election and his team. That is real sportsmanship, which I commend you, the new committee, on, because leadership, it's all about that.
Exactly.
Today, the young ones can push and pull, but when it comes to the leaders on top, professionalism and sportsmanship should take its role to play within. That is possibly behind the scene, but you do it publicly, and this is what we expect. We know that Serekunda was qualifier rounds are on. You started on the 15th. How far is your qualifier rounds? When are we expecting the last games of the qualifiers? And we understand the qualifiers are played in Talinding, Latrikunda and Kotu. When is the Serekunda West football field ready to host a qualifier game?
Yes, thank you very much. I will take this opportunity to congratulate Mr. President and
Exactly.
his entire executive.
Thank you.
And what you just said in your in the beginning that is very important for us is one Serekunda, one goal.
Definitely.
That's the purpose, and KMC in general. So we are partners in development, and taking the opportunity to wish them all the best is something that we think was the right step, and we hope other zones in between, like other zones in KM, will follow suit, because we are not in competition.
Sure.
We are all working towards one direction
Very
to
well,
develop
very well.
grassroots football
Very well.
under KMC. So we deem it necessary to take the opportunity, because they are a sister zone and we want to see them doing the best, and we also want to pick up from what they are doing and also do it under our zone. So that was all about it. So we take this opportunity to wish you,
Thank you,
with
Pierre.
our president,
Thank you.
James.
Thank you.
We are
Thank
wishing
you.
you all the best
Thank
in
you.
office for the next 4 years.
Thank you.
And away from that, like you said, we started early the qualifiers, and Alhamdulillah, using Talinding and also Latrikunda and also using Kotu was very helpful. We were able to tackle all the games, and as we are talking now, our playoffs are set and ready to be played at Serekunda West officially at the park. And that is on the 6th Wednesday. We will have 2 games there, and Thursday we will round up the playoffs. So on Wednesday we will have FA Sankum versus Joyful Youths, who were formerly Ron Mango from Joswang. They changed their names, and this is the first time they are reaching this level. So I think the change of name was very vital.
Helps a lot, so.
So they will play the first game on Wednesday, that is 2:30, and the second game would be Ruhaji, which is a household name in Serekunda West, but last year they relegated.
Oh,
so as you can see, is 4 teams from the qualifiers versus the 4 teams that relegated. So Ruhaji will play with Team Onana, and Team Onana, this is their first time asking, and they are in the playoff. A team from Latrikunda, Team Onana. First time knocking the door, and they are in the playoff. So let's see. The coach is very optimistic that they're gonna qualify to the Nawetan Protocol. Well, let's see. That will be on Wednesday, the late kickoff 4:30, and on Thursday we will have Fulham, a team that qualified last year and relegated as well. So they will play with Newcastle in the 2:30 p.m. game, and the late kickoff game will be Old Joswang versus Cosmos FC at 4:30 p.m. But the interesting part is Cosmos. This is the 3rd year in a row they are playing the playoffs.
Oh, so sad.
3rd year in a row they are playing the playoffs.
Very
Hopefully
challenging, yeah.
this year they're gonna
They will
make it,
make it.
inshallah. Let's see. We are
Inshallah.
wishing everyone good luck.
Thank you.
So far this is where we are, and all games will be played at Serekunda West, and tickets will be $20.
Kudos to the new committee. I'm happy that you guys have fast-tracked the qualifier rounds, and the main pitch is ready to host these main games that are deciding games for the proper Nawetan. And coming back to you, Mr. President, based on this re-election, shows that your leadership quality have gone beyond Serekunda West Zone. Serekunda is sorry. That's the fact. As you said, nobody will say no to that. That Serekunda is a multi-sports, because you guys have seen and shown the evidence that people see with our eyes. We are only talking of the lips of what our eyes saw. Now, if KM as a region come and wants you or campaign for you to be the president of KM Regional Football Association president, are you ready for that task?
Yeah, let me first of all say this. What Serekunda West did today is historic.
Sure.
I don't normally share my posts on Facebook. I always want posts to flow and people to comment.
Wow.
But what they have done, I definitely share it, and I said
thank you.
1 KM,
Yeah.
1 sports,
Perfect.
and 1 Serekunda.
Perfect.
Definitely.
Perfect.
It
Sure.
is something when I read it,
Yeah.
I was so emotional about it, because I know
You deserve it.
what they have started is it could have been done by West or Manjai a long time,
Sure,
because they were
sure.
elected not long ago.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
none of us congratulated them.
Oh.
Maybe we did it at personal level.
Yeah, sure, sure.
But going up to the mainstream media
Sure.
and then posting it there, that is definitely wonderful.
Sure.
Piero, extend our message to the president. It is well received. and then well acknowledged.
Yes.
Yeah, coming back to your question.
Yes. No, because to be honest, that's the fact. You are beyond Serekunda is now.
It's a
Indeed.
difficult one.
Yes.
My second term of ish, definitely I came with a strategy. We were able to meet all the 40 teams, and our plan is to make sure that we achieve the strategy. So all my energy will be to make sure that we move east forward and achieve the east forward. Regarding KM, at KM level, at KM sports level, we are doing whatever we could to make sure that the football is going forward. In general, the sports, you can see even some decisions are from KM Sports recently about the wrestling. So we are doing our quota there. I am that guy that if any duty or any responsibility is to come, I face it and I move on. I am that resilient guy. I wait for national call and answer to the call. But definitely I'm working with a lot of national associations currently, a lot of regional associations currently. However, I will make sure that I allow the stakeholders of KM to talk what they want to say. But honestly, I am at ease and I am concentrating on ease for now. And let's see what comes in the future. Definitely.
Yes, let's see what comes in the future.
Yeah.
It can mean that, Mr. Cham is ready for the challenge of the stakeholders of KM, regional sports or football, want him to be at the top of affairs. Because why I say that is, these are things and legacies that you left.
Yes.
The democracy people at Serekunda were struggling to have where to sit comfortably and watch.
Yes.
Majority sidelined them and framed them wrong. But your leadership come and provide a pavilion that was funded by that of the stakeholders and the gate takings you were having there.
Yeah, that is
not just stopping from that one pavilion, going extra again. Is that understood? You are also renovating you are doing a lot as far as your leadership is concerned.
Exactly.
But like KM, I heard the rumors, stakeholders are, we should go for the Serekunda is president, we should go for the Serekunda, for us, as I said earlier to the former chairman who was sitting here, Alai Suare, you can be inside a vehicle and have story angle there. Because people, you might share the same vehicle with them, commercial vehicle, but they may not know who you are as a person. From there, they can speak freely, which you can take something from. But the demand, to be honest, rumors are going. So I don't know how will you be fully prepared to lead KM regional football.
Yeah, as I said, the energy is at ease. The next 4 years, the energy is at ease. That is where it is. And that is where we look forward to put the energy on. What is before the future is before the future, definitely.
What is before the future?
Yeah.
Is for the future.
Yeah.
So KM stakeholders, that is Mr. Cham for you. Just to read some of the comments, Basiru Jaita is saying, good evening guys. And Mashallah Costa is saying, control is coming home. Omar Sise is saying, kudos to the new committee of Serekunda West, let them learn from East, which is true, because they are the home of theater, and we said West Side is the best side. And Asan Jaju, oh, bravo Serekunda West. Oh, Asan is watching. Oh, that's great. Omar Sise is also saying, Cham for KM Regional Football Association. They are coming. So, what are we expecting next? Because we see to it that in your leadership also, Serekunda accommodate 40 teams in the Nawetan. And when this thing was announced, many words were saying it will be difficult. They may not meet the timetable. They cannot cover it within this frame, but you prove everybody wrong. What is the secret behind?
It's commitment, and then we have to be committed to the work. I have a very, very committed team, experienced, dedicated, and educated. From my first vice president to the last co-opted member. And the team is refreshed and recharged recently. So I believe we are more ready to deliver another epic Nawetan. The qualifiers is on. Tomorrow the 4th round is off. We are starting the playoffs on Friday. That is the biggest stage of the qualifiers, where the 4 teams from the Nawetan will lock horns with the 4 teams that are coming from the qualifier round teams. And in Serekunda is always we play in sports, so they are big games, they are cluster games. Talinding is going to be a big game. Bundung is going to be a big game. Larikunda and Fajikunda. So Nawetan proper as always. We are preparing for our Super Cup, and it's going to be another big Super Cup. Two surprising informations are coming out.
Wow.
The first one, we are launching, inaugurating the Democracy Pavilion 2.
Wow, good move.
And then possibly we are going to launch the East Forward in the Super Cup. We have developed a program called the East Forward.
Wow.
And this is forward. We have all the projects that we want to do in the next 4 years, ranging from technical, ranging from development.
Perfect.
So we are going to launch it in the Super Cup. So we are going to do everything possible to launch the East Forward. As I said, we want to achieve this East Forward. Among the things in the East Forward is to develop strategic partnership with public and private institutions. Among the things in the East Forward is to improve the developments at Serekunda East, is to have a turf, to adjust the lights, and then to have emergency response room at Serekunda East, to work on a drainage system. When it rains, Serekunda East is a problem. So these are things that are in the East Forward. Among them also is to use innovations and multimedia to improve our Nawetan. We are working on a database for the registration of our players through a system, not just this black and white. This year we are working so hard to make sure that this thing is coming, as well as also we are working so that we organize exceptional tournaments, starting from under 10, under 13, under 15 to our Nawetan proper and our qualified rounds proper. So we have a great program that is an idea, and this idea was consultative. We went to all our 40 teams and 7 disciplines.
Great. Also
in the disciplines, we are coming with a multi-sports beach court, in which beach sports will be developed in Serekunda East.
Wow.
So all these things are in the East Forward. So we hope to finish it as quickly as possible, and then make sure that everything is set so that we can launch it in the Super Cup. So that we will invite partners to make sure that they come and support us. We achieve the East Forward. As I told you, the energy is not anywhere, but the energy is at Serekunda East.
For now.
For now.
Yes, the energy is for Serekunda East for now. But it's good that, Serekunda East, without no single phone of any forward, doing great. Now you come with the initiative of East Forward. It's good that you come with the initiative of East Forward, and we believe with that, possibly we might see a lot of infrastructural development or other sporting discipline. It's good that you are not dependent on the FIFA Forward. Yes. So coming back to you, Jack, we've seen to it that, as you said, the more the last games of the qualifiers are played, there is not much time for the proper Nawetan. Did Serekunda West schedule any date for their Super Cup? And if there is, when? Is it that also did Serekunda West schedule any date for the proper Nawetan? If it is yes, when? And is there any form of activity that will take place before the proper Nawetan or the Super Cup?
Thank you very much. I think that is very important. And like I said, on the 6th, that is 6 and 7 will be the playoffs at at the park there. We came up with another idea or initiative, if you want to call it that. On the 8th, which is Friday, there is a big game that is taking place at Serekunda West. It's not just a game. It's a game that we are setting up to bring 3 important bodies under one platform to see how we can develop sports in Serekunda West. And that is the ESCO teaming up with the stakeholders as one team versus the All Hands as an opening match before the the Super Cup, the Super Cup. So because we believe there was a big gap between these 3 entities. Especially the All Hands, there was a big gap between the All Hands and the stakeholders and the ESCO, and we believe the All Hands, they have the knowledge, the capacity,
very well,
they have the connection, they are part of us, and their experience should not just be let just to go like that. We need to bring them on board, and this is one of the initiatives we are taking to make sure that we bring them on board on that day, that is on the 8th. So everyone who is watching, come on the 8th.
Great.
Enjoy something that is going to be amazing. There will be a dialogue before the game itself where we can put all our differences aside and come under one platform, Serekunda West, to see how we can develop. So that's a big game coming. So if you want to see the old hands playing with the stakeholders and the ESCO, our captain, which is the president, will be wearing the captain badge, Mr. James.
Do not underrate him. He was my teammate at Joswang United.
So
we played together at Serekunda West and win a trophy at Serekunda West together.
Yes.
He was a very good fullback and very energetic.
Yes.
Don't underrate him.
So let's if you want to see a president with the armband, come on the 8th. Yes. So away from that, then the date also is set for the Super Cup, which is on the 17th. That is Sunday. The late Alhaji Emo Fall Super Cup.
Yeah.
That will be slated on the 17th.
Great.
So we are calling on everyone to come on board and support this new ESCO.
Exactly.
We are also ready to bring a lot of development on the Serekunda West, and we believe with the team, with the leadership of our president, with the stakeholders, with everyone who is calling yourself a member of Serekunda West, there will be a big changes on the Serekunda West, inshallah, going forward. And also there is something that is very important we need to put out there, that is we are calling on all teams to submit their MasterCards. Deadline will be on the 15th. On the 15th, Friday 15, because we believe when everything is done according to time and plan, you will be able to achieve. We have a lot of things coming. Nawetan is not a child play.
Sure.
Yes, it needs a lot of logistics, and we make sure that we want to meet up with all the logistics and the plans that we put in place. And hopefully, if everything is in place, we will have all these things in place. And we are also looking forward to start the Nawetan officially on the 19th. Yes.
That is 2 days after the Super Cup.
Yeah, after the Super Cup.
That's great.
So, because we want to meet up our calendar and all the plans.
All right.
And another important thing is we're going to have our extraordinary, that is on the 10th, where we will discuss review and adaptation of rules and regulation for the Sueso Nawetan. We also present the budget, the 6 months budget, Serekunda West, for the first time. We're going to have a budget presented to the stakeholders, because we believe accountability starts from there.
Sure.
So this is very important, and it will be discussed at this extraordinary. And also we are setting up the Constitutional Review Committee to look at our constitution, which is very important, because this is a tool that we need to use to change Serekunda West. And we want to put this to the stakeholders so that they can adopt it and we can work and start. And the balloting will be done that day as well, inshallah.
Okay, finally, do you have anything to say before I take a leave of you and conclude with Mr. President?
Yes, just to call on everyone that is from Serekunda West to come and support this new ESCO. We have a lot of plans coming ahead. I don't want to split everything out here, but there is a big story that will come out from Serekunda West soon, and it will shock everyone. I'm telling you, it will shock everyone. There is something that is coming out, and when it comes out, everyone will know we are ready to work as we promised the stakeholders.
So you can prepare something big is cooking at Serekunda West. Just to rush to the comment, we see Kati Chris is saying well done, Esa Jack, and Asujata said charm for KMFR, no retreat, no surrender. It's them. No retreat, no surrender. And Ibrahim Humble Jobate is also saying, congrats, Mr. Cham. Sueso family is happy. We will all achieve our goal. Cham is the deal. You are the deal. So, any final word or advice you have for them, or any word of encouragement, or what are the expectations? If you have anything that you feel it's important that you should relay, the floor is yours. As far as the program is concerned, we will knock at you at any time we feel you are free to come and set more light on any development that is available.
Exactly. For now, we wish every zone across the country a very successful qualifiers and Nawetan. My colleagues Serekunda West, they definitely have been monitoring the trajectory of the committee. Since elected, they are doing an amazing job for the people of Serekunda West, stakeholders of Serekunda West, and we appreciate that. We want every zone in KM to be like that. East, West, Manjai, Bakau are one KM sports family, and we are working together to make sure that from the chairperson, Emonjai, all the Nawetans in KM goes through this year without no problem. That is what we wish for every person. As I said, keep following all of us. More developments also are coming from the east side. We will make sure that we have another 4 term that is exceptional. People of Serekunda East will see meaningful developments as well as an upgrade as to how we organize our competitions to move the zones to the next level. We will be available if there is any other update at Serekunda East. But definitely, things are moving well, and we appreciate the support of Star TV. Anytime we came in or you people request for our attendance, we are always available, and you give us those platform to talk to our stakeholders directly for them to understand what is happening to our zones. So from the CEO down to everybody, Mr. Kor, we appreciate the support all the time. You attend our press conferences, our activities, and everything around Serekunda. So we appreciate everything. So KM Fort, every zone.
Mr. President, before you said bye, there is a question that comes for you. I should not sign out without asking this question. It's not from me, it's those who are following the program.
Yeah, what are they saying?
Someone is asking here.
Yes.
He said, a question to Cham.
Yes.
If the stakeholders of KM
Yes.
nominate him for KM Regional Football Association President, what will be his decision?
Who is asking the question?
Well, this the other, you have someone also who I can mention his name. This guy said, Mashallah Costa said, congratulations, Cham, our able Piero. Njai Gambe also is saying, congratulations, Cham, proud of you. So this question, if KM nominate you.
Today? Why KM today?
No, because the problem is, this is justice.
Yes.
Mr. Cham, we need development. Whoever is paddling the boat for development,
Yes.
you don't have sentiment.
Okay.
You don't have boundaries.
Yes.
All your focus and interest is development. You as a person, you can feel that you have the heart or the intention, but you are fair to yourself that you cannot really develop. But you see someone whom you know that you as a person has no doubt that if the person is there, because these are levels. Nothing is permanent in this world other than change, because gradually things are changing. But with development, if people see that this guy might be someone, whoever is voted, you are trusted. But if they feel like now Serekunda is developing, and they still feel like yes, KM's football is developing, but they feel like possibly they still need a young guy who have this big mind that can create ideas. This is why maybe today the question is too much on KM.
That is why.
So what will be your decision if they say so?
No, that is not a decision of now.
Okay. Yeah, I know it's not for now. They are asking.
That is. They have. Everybody has his opinion to say whatever you want to say. I definitely respect their opinion.
Okay.
But as I said, the energy for the next 4 years is I'm elected newly.
Okay.
And my task is to make sure that I achieve my East Forward. That is what I am concentrating on.
Sure.
But as stakeholders of KM,
Sure.
I believe they have the right to say whatever they want to say
That's
with their
true.
respect.
I agree.
We are all in KM,
Sure.
and then we look forward to have a better KM.
Very
all of
well.
us, yes,
Very
yes. As we are going zones, KM also, we are moving, KM Sports is moving, KM
Sure.
Regional is moving.
That's true.
So you can see the last final. There is a lot of improvements.
Very
in the
well,
final.
very well, very well.
So we let's move forward.
Finally.
Yes. Finally, we thank everybody, and let's prepare for the Nawetans in KM, and we have it peacefully. Let's have a peaceful Nawetan in KM. This is what we want in East, in West, in Central, in Bakau.
Wow.
KM is in good hands.
Sure.
Definitely. If you look at Bakau, Cho is trying to transform. Invite him and see. He's building a new pavilion.
Sure.
And I'm sure that he will work on more projects to develop. He has a plan. West is also doing the same. Manjai has completed their renovation. Central, the works is going on. There is a big opportunity for KM. KM is moving forward. Definitely, I am very pleased as to whatever that is going on. And then we are working together to see that KM move forward.
Thank you.
We are our challenges of West is challenges of East.
Sure, indeed.
So we are working together as zone presidents to make sure that we move KM forward.
They are working together as zone presidents to make sure KM move forward.
Yeah.
To be honest, KM is really in good hands, because looking at the various presidents of the various zones, when it comes to knowledge, commitment, accountability, they cannot be left behind.
Definitely.
We just hope that those who are their supporting elements do their best to make them achieve their aim, because it's easy to lead, but very difficult also to lead, because those you are leading also should be contributing factors to make sure the leader is successful, because they don't know how hard the leader paved the way to make sure the entire group has the good name. You can be a committee member but lie down and sleep. But presidents of committees hardly they sleep because they will be thinking of what will come next. It's unfortunate this is the time we have for you on this program today. Join us next week Monday with more interesting stories. Keep on supporting. We are saying bye-bye for now.